Hey YouTube, it's Nick, and I am coming back from the dead, for lack of a better way of putting this, to bring something new to this channel that has been done elsewhere before. So I have watched all of these videos about these haunted mystery boxes, and I've been completely obsessed with them. And I bought one, and I did a whole video with it, and I'm actually going to show you a few clips in this, but I ended up having to delete most of the footage because it was shot out of focus, because it has been so long since I filmed the video that I sold my tripods, and I'm shooting off of my Canon T3i Rebel, because I still do photography every once in a while. Anyway, needless to say, I bought another mystery box from the same seller because they actually customized it a little bit towards what you're looking for. And I was like, look, I love supernatural. I love ghosts. I do not love dolls. So please do not send me a doll. And the primary reason for that is if you guys are at all familiar with paranormal entities or supernatural books, if there is ever a demonic possession and there's an exorcism performed, the demon tends to hide out in dolls because it goes to the next thing that looks like that child or person. So if there's a doll in the room, typically the Vatican collects all of the dolls if it's performed by the Vatican, simply because you don't want that to come back. So I completely and utterly, if something claims that it's a haunted doll, I avoid it at all costs. I'm going to get the box, I'm going to show you the items, and then I'm going to read about the item, because the way that this seller does it is they fill the box with the items and they give a listing of everything that's in there. So I'll go over that. I'm not sure if I'll keep making videos again, so this might be a one and done thing, but if you are interested in continuing to see these, let me know. And I don't mind going to like haunted or supernatural places either. I just went to Eastern State Penitentiary not too long ago, and I've actually toured it twice. I do want to go during Halloween at some point because I think it's more interesting then. So the cool thing again about this seller is that they list everything in here. So I'm going to go through the items, as I said before, and I will show you the item, and then I will read off what the seller wrote. So I really, really like this person. I'll put a link in there. So I'll read what they wrote first, and then I will start showing you. Hello again! You have no idea how much fun I had putting together this box for you. As soon as you messaged about a second box, I got so excited because I have been wanting to place Clover in just the right home. And I was reluctant to do that, just to let him go, I'm guessing, and hope for the best. He's an absolute darling and deserves the best, which I am convinced he has found. There are several history-oriented pieces in this lot, including a book I never read. The Penknife is a real find. Well, I hope you like this box as much as the last one, maybe more. Thank you again for taking a chance on my ability to select some good stuff for you. Better run, I want to make the post office. So, again, really sweet. I'm so happy that I found this person. So this is my second medium box. This is the first thing. It's a stuffed animal, I can tell already. And I said to her, I don't mind stuffed animals because I'm less freaked out about stuffed animals than I am about dolls. It's a bunny. It's a gun bunny. I'm guessing this is the Clover that she keeps talking about. So hello, Clover. I'd been waiting so long for the right home for him, and you are perfect. I think I will let him tell you about him, all about himself. So this is the first thing. So this is Clover. So I will get back to you guys on whatever happens with Clover. Next item in here, let's see what this is. So this kind of looks like an incense burner. You can tell that it definitely came from some place that smokes. I can't tell if it's an ashtray or not. Let's see. I will actually have to get back on this one because I'm not sure which one this is. I really don't know. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read and find out. Okay, so I do know what this one is already before I open this up. So for a little bit of history about myself, my father actually lived in Pennsylvania before I moved back out here, and he passed away in 2002. One of the things that he always collected were glass bottles, and that's because the Amish burn their garbage, but there's some things that won't burn. So glass bottles are one of those things, so they bury them instead. The yard was essentially Amish country before we moved in, so when you dig outside, anywhere that you dug, you came across medicine bottles. So I'm fairly certain that's what this one is. Yeah. So that's exactly what this is. An antique medicine bottle dug on a haunted property. So these actually pretty much contain a lot of history in themselves already. So I'm a huge history nerd. I used to be a elementary school teacher before I started my new job, and I was a history teacher. So this to me is already an awesome find. So I think this one is the Bahamas box. I know, I kind of cheated looking ahead. Bahamas Souvenir, Charging and Wish Box. I love the elephants, they're always lucky. The following pieces are in the Bahamas box. So when I open it up, there should be some stuff inside. So there's the elephant that they were talking about. Let's see what's in here. So the first thing, as I was reading, it actually kind of spooked me a little bit. So this is an old Zippo lighter, except this one is not Zippo. This is a Supreme. I'm trying to focus on it, and it's not working too well. There we go. Okay, so it says Supreme on there. Now, the interesting thing about this item, it's an old Supreme cigarette lighter found in the vicinity of a car wreck, 1950s at Old Bridge Stadium Speedway, years after the track closed. It was an old dirt track, oval race park, for guys to race their jalopies. As a kid, I could hear the cars every Saturday night, through miles away. So, that's, again, a really cool piece of history. This is really cool. So, I am going to show this. Do you like that makeup thing? Alright, there we go. So, this is an antique gentleman's penknife, or rather, gentleman's antique penknife, late Victorian, imprinted in a positive way. Okay, there we go. You can see the blade in there. It's actually really unique. There is a mother of pearl ladies belt or sash buckle. No definite info. It needs investigation. So you can see it there. Then there is a 4-leaf clover enameled good luck pin. Really handsome piece is what she said. And I think it's pretty cool. Polish stamps with a dragon on them. Oh, here it is. Polish dragon stamps. Something weird just for fun. Also in the Bahamas box. So these are the Polish dragon stamps. Next up, I can, alright, so the moment I picked this one up, I instantly smelled smoke, and I don't know if it's because they live in a house that smokes inside the house or what, but I can definitely smell cigarette smoke. These are Mardi Gras beads from New Orleans. So that's actually exciting. It says on here, Mardi Gras beads from a haunted hotel in New Orleans. Cool. This one looks like it's missing its nose. And I can't tell if this happened before or after it was shipped because I don't see it in the box, but then again, I'm not wearing my glasses. Reproduction of an ancient horse statue found in one of many of the altar arrangements in the haunted witch house on our friend Mr. B did a clean out for years ago. We sell a lot of his pieces on our other account, Haunted Hearts. I can't tell how old this is, and by the feel of it and by the look of the chip, it's clay. So I want to put that up there to be careful. As I say blurrily. I'm going to open this one first and see what this is. So this is a wooden chess piece. I did read this one. She said, wooden chess piece. You're on your own with this one. So I guess, I don't know if it's haunted or if she was just trying to get rid of something. She just said, no clue. Just, here you go. The next one I'm kind of excited about. Mostly because I really think, okay. I was really excited about, and then I saw the eyes and it terrifies me. This is a fawn statue. Typically fawns have white spots on them. And you can tell that this was a custom painted piece. And in the description, I'll hold it up. So, Cleo, fawn statue, made and painted by a child for Graham's garden. But Graham kept it inside to protect it from the weather. Imprint, pleasant memory piece. So I'm hoping that if this one is haunted, it is haunted by something nice and not terrifying looking at those eyes. I'm sorry. It's giving me a little spook. But like, look at this thing dead on. It looks kind of like alien-esque. Like, I can't tell how old this piece is, but it's definitely old because kind of reminds me more of a donkey than of a fawn. Or a bunny. I don't know. So I'm gonna put that up there. I think if the nose was like completely black, it might look more like a fawn. But you just can't tell where those eyes are looking. So I'm used to seeing these at the Goodwill. It's a silver bowl. Looks like there's a family crest in the center of it. But it definitely needs some polishing because it's kind of hard to tell. There you go. It's a little hard to tell what the family crest exactly is. So it says silver or silver plated dish, a witch's altar piece for offerings. Maybe you can decipher her. I really am struggling with some of these words on here. If you can make that out, I would be happily impressed. This one. Her Aldi? Her Already? I don't know. Alright, so the next thing that's in here are celebrity postcards just for fun. Which means that this is a witch's cricket box. This one is a witch's cricket box. I'm trying to be able to show you. Okay, so witch's cricket box. Excellent with shallow sand for cone incense. Smells like it was used as an ashtray. Smells a bit musty. It's a teddy bear. Curly, haunted bear. Entity unknown. Minor mischief, not malicious. Noisy at night sometimes. Dreamwalker. There's the bear. Vintage bowling ashtray from the 1950s from long gone haunted bowling alley in New Jersey. It's interesting. Oh, this one has a couple things in there. It has a tie clasp and a set of cufflinks. So this one says that it is an imprinted or haunted gambler's lucky tie clasp and cufflinks. They're apparently vintage. Doesn't have any sort of date or anything on here, and I can't tell what kind of material it's made out of. Looks like it's just gold plated. I doubt it's gold, especially for a $40 box. So it looks plain and simple. It may be in a bathroom or a kitchen. This is a decorative tile from a former mob boss's home in the 1920s and 30s. Now it's called Deep Cut Park in Mammoth County, New Jersey. They said that they think the mob boss was Vito Genozzi. So that's pretty much everything that was in there. So this was another interesting box, and I'll definitely have to keep you guys in the loop and let you know. There we go. Okay, so this was another interesting box. I'll keep you guys in the loop and let you know what exactly happens. But as of now, the box is empty. So again, I'll include some of the clips from the original video. You'll have to forgive the fact that they are blurry in some spots, and I hope you enjoyed our time again, and I will talk to you guys soon, hopefully. Just keep me in the loop. Let me know if there's something in Pennsylvania that you might be interested in seeing together, and if you want me to get another one of these boxes, let me know as well, because this is a lot of fun, and I so far have had some interesting activity happen. So it has been a pleasure, as always, and I hope everything is going as well with you guys as it is with me. I will talk to you soon.